Chris Eubank Jr. after coming off of a win against Conor Benn. He's looking for a fight, man, against Canelo Alvarez, man. I think at this point, Canelo is, everybody's just drawn to Canelo, man, and you got to start questioning, people's motives. And, we get it. He's a big, he's a draw. If you fight Canelo Alvarez, you're going to get a big bag, no matter who you are. The only person that I don't really put no doubts about there's no doubt in my mind that he's going in there to really win is Terrence Crawford. I think he's going in there to really win. He's not going in there just to lay down. The money is definitely one of the motivators, but I think Terrence Crawford just genuinely likes to fight and likes to win. He's a very competitive guy. But all these other dudes that's calling out Canelo, that's just really, they just want the bag. They don't care about their legacy. They'll lay down for him. And I don't know if Chris Eubank Jr. is on that, but that's a possibility, man. That's a possibility. I don't want to see Canelo with Chris Eubanks, bro. I don't want to see that. I mean, that would be more of a challenge, though, than a damn William Skull. I'll say that. But at this moment, I don't want to see that because I want to see a rematch between Eubanks and Conor Benn. I would like to see that. I don't want to see Canelo and Banks right now. I don't even think Canelo will fight him, man. Canelo is probably close to retiring, man. I don't see where it would be a marketable fight, really. Now, if Chris Eubank fights Conor Benn in a rematch and he knocks Conor Benn out cold or something like that, and I could probably see, everybody start looking at it like, whoa, maybe Banks got a chance against Canelo or some shit like that. Man, that's the only straw that you can grab when it comes to that kind of that fight. Other than that, I don't see him entertaining the Chris Eubanks fight. I see Canelo in his, he's probably, shit, man, I would say, man, he probably got a good after Terrence Crawford, man. Shit, man, that might be it for him, man. We might be looking at the end of both of them, like Canelo and Crawford. This might be their last fights. That'd be interesting, but if Canelo got any more fights left in him, I'll say maybe 3 or 4 more fights, and he probably gonna hang up the gloves, But that's the only reason, Chris Eubank, they trying to get him because plus Canelo didn't really look that good against William Skull, so a lot of people starting to see that too. So people think they could get him. Chris Eubank could outbox Canelo though. I could see that happening. That's a possibility, and he could punch too. But I see him outboxing. I can see him outboxing Canelo. You know what I'm saying? I can see it, and he's tough. So that would be a good fight. But I just don't want to see it right now because he got unfinished business with Conor Benn. Man, I want to see that rematch. Man, that's what I want to see. Hopefully Turkey Al-Sheikh and them could get that lined up so we can see a good rematch or probably a trilogy. If a rematch, it turned out to be a war and one of them get knocked out or something, we probably end up seeing a trilogy. So let's say if Chris Eubank go in there and get knocked out by Conor Benn, and then we have a one apiece, then we could have a third fight to to settle that score. But I don't see him fighting Canelo at all. Canelo probably not gonna look his way. That might be a little challenging fight for Canelo. I don't think he's into challenges no more, unless you give him a big ass bag like he's about to get with Terrence Crawford. That's probably the only way he'll entertain it. But Chris Eubank ain't popping like Terrence Crawford, so I don't see that happening, man. But let me know what you think about Chris Eubank Jr. wanting that smoke with Canelo Alvarez, man. This your boy Rebel Life Boxing. I'll catch y'all on the next one. I'm off this.